day everyone, my name is Rizky Aditya Ramadan. Welcome to my video. Today I want to talk about something simple but actually important. Smoking on campus. This is just my personal opinion based on what I see every day. So I want to share my opinion about smoking on campus. Honestly, I don't think smoking belongs here. Campus is a place to study, to focus, to grow, not a place to smell like smoke every time you walk past a hallway. And the problem is not just the smokers. The bigger issue is everyone around them has to deal with it too. Even people who don't want to breathe that stuff in. I get it. Some students, some smoke to relax or because they are used to it. And that's their choice. But when you do it in public areas, in front of classroom, or inside the campus gates, it affects everyone. And that's not fair. For me, the campus should have clear smoking zones far from where people pass by. If people still want to smoke, fine. But do it in a place where it doesn't disturb others. At the end of the day, we're all here to learn. And honestly, studying while smelling cigarette smoke, that just ruins the whole environment. So that's just my opinion about smoking on campus. It's something simple, but it affects the environment everywhere we study every day. Now I want to continue to the second part of this project. Still in the same video, I will explain on topic from English grammar that we use very often in daily life. Okay, since I just talk about habits and routines on campus, it actually connects perfectly to the grammar topic I'm presenting next. I'm presenting the simple present tense because when we talk about what people usually do, like smoking, studying, or going to class, we are actually using the simple present. Alright, let's begin the second part. This section is about the simple present tense and how it's used to describe daily life. Understanding how English describes everyday life. The simple present tense. Next, what are we learning today? The simple present tense is the tense we use to talk about action that happens regularly or facts that are always true. It's one of the most common tense in everyday English. The simple present tense is used to talk about action and situations that are regular, repeat, or generally true. It's one of the most important tense because we use it in almost every basic conversation. And next we have the core idea. The main point of the simple present tense is that it describes things that are part of a routine or generally true, not things happening right now. The simple present tense it's not about something happening right now. It describes action that belong to our daily routine or facts that stay the same over time. It focused on consistency, not the moment. And next we have the habits, the most common use. When we describe when we describe things we usually do, like waking up, studying, eating, or going to class, we use the simple present. For the example, I wake up at 6. This sentence shows a habit, not a one-time event. And next we have describing general facts. The simple present is also used for facts that are always true. This can be scientific truth or information that never change. For the example, water boils at 100 degrees. The sun rises in the east. And the next we have talking about daily routines. A routine tells us how a person's day usually goes. The simple present help us explain these patterns clearly. For the example, my father works 6 days a week. Okay. And for the next, permanent or long-term situation. We use simple present to describe conditions that stay the same for a long time. Includes where someone lives, works, or studies. For the example, she lives with her family. And the next, we have the basic structure. For the subjects I, you, we, they, the structure is subjects plus base verb. For the example, I study English. And number 2, they play football. No additional s for this subject. And the next, the special case he, she, it. When the subject is he, she, or it, the verb tense, we add s, es, or is, or y, sorry, depending on the ending. For the example, she walks to campus, and he watch movies. He studies at night. Okay. And the next, we have making negative sentence. To express something that is not a routine or habit, we use do not or does not. For the examples, I don't like spicy food, and he does not eat breakfast. The verb stays in the base form even after does not. And the next, we have forming yes or no question. To ask about someone's habits, routines, or generally preference, we use do or does plus subjects plus verb. For the example, do you exercise in the morning? Do you? And does she cook every day? I don't know. And the next, we have asking for specific information. When we want more than yes or no, we use question words. For the example, where do you usually study? Where? Why does he learn English? Why? When do they meet? This question explores the details of someone's routine. Okay, in the next, we have the role of time expressions. To make simple present sentence clearly, we often use time expression. They show how often something happens. Common words: always, usually, often, sometimes, rarely, never, every day, on weekends. Okay, in the next, we have time expressions in a real sentence. This expression help create a picture of someone's habits. She always brings her laptop to class. They sometimes eat outside. He never drinks coffee. And the next, we have understanding the as, is, wise rules. Verb endings follow patterns. Add s to the most verb place or in the place, and add s to verbs ending to in o, j, h, s, x, and s go to goes, and just y to wise if there is a consonant before it. Study, studies. This rule keep the language consistent. And the next, we have common mistakes. Number 1, many students mix up do and does. Like she don't like coffee. She doesn't like coffee. Why? Because she requires does or doesn't, not do or don't. And the next, we have common mistake 2. Another mistake is using am, is, are with a base verb. I am study English. I study English. Simple person never used to be plus verb. And the next, we have apply it quick practice. convert the phrase below took into okay, we have quick practice nih. Convert the phrase below into correct simple present sentence. You will explain your answers in the video. Just comment guys. And the next we have connecting it into real life. We use the simple present tense when introducing ourselves, explaining what we do, and talking about our lifestyle. For the example, I study information system. I go to campus by motorbike. I meet my friend after class. This sentence describes who we are on daily basis. And the ending of the day, in conclusion, the simple present tense is used to talk about habits, routines, facts, and long-term situation. Mastering this tense help us communicate clearly about our daily lives. So to wrap everything up, the simple present tense is a tense we use every single day. When we talk about our habits or routines, the facts around us, on the things that don't change. Understanding this tense is not just about memorizing rules, but about recognizing how we describe our real lives in English. In the first part of this video, I talk about smoking on campus, which is also something connects to routines and daily behavior. And in the second part, we explore how the simple presents help us express those behaviors clearly. And thank you for watching this entire video, and I hope my explanation give a clear understanding both of the topic and the grammar. That's all from me, and see you in the next project, in the next video.